What if I told you your entire life right now, your success, your failure, your confidence, your laziness, is not decided by your goals, but by the small things you do every single day? Not the big decisions, not the once-in-a-while motivation, but the tiny habits you barely even notice. And here's the truth. Right now, silently, your habits are either building your future or destroying it. So stay with me, because by the end of this, you might never look at your daily routine the same way again. Today, we're exploring one of the most life-changing books ever written, Atomic Habits. This is not just another self-help book. It doesn't tell you to dream big or work harder. It shows you something deeper, something practical, a system that quietly reshapes your entire life. Let's be real for a moment. How many times have you promised yourself, from tomorrow, I'll change? You'll wake up early, you'll study seriously, you'll go to the gym, you'll stop wasting time. And for a day, maybe two, you try. Then slowly, everything goes back to normal. Same habits, same routine, same excuses. And you start thinking, maybe I'm just not disciplined enough. But here's what this book reveals. It's not your fault. You are not the problem. Your system is. Because you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Let that sink in. Goals are just wishes. Systems are what actually create results. You can have the biggest dreams in the world, but if your daily system is broken, nothing will change. Now here's where things get interesting. The book introduces a powerful idea. You don't need massive change. You don't need motivation. You just need to get a little better. Just 1% better every day. It sounds almost meaningless, right? What difference can 1% really make? But think about this. If you improve just a tiny bit every single day, those improvements start to stack, day by day, week by week, month by month. And one day, you look back and realize you've become a completely different person. That's the power of small habits. Success is not a big moment. It's not one lucky break. It's hundreds, thousands of small actions repeated consistently. Now here's the most powerful idea in the entire book. If you truly understand this, it can change everything. Don't focus on what you want to achieve. Focus on who you want to become. Most people say, I want good grades. I want to be fit. I want to be successful. But that's the wrong way to think. Instead, ask yourself, what kind of person gets good grades? What kind of person stays fit? What kind of person becomes successful? And then start becoming that person. Not in one big step, but through tiny actions. Instead of saying, I want to read books, say, I am a reader. Instead of, I want to work out, say, I am someone who never skips workouts. Every small action you take is a vote for your new identity. You read one page, that's a vote. You wake up early once, that's a vote. You choose discipline over distraction, that's a vote. And slowly, those votes build your identity. You don't just act differently, you become different. Now the book gives you a simple but powerful system to build good habits and break bad ones. 4 rules. Make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, make it satisfying. That's it. Simple, but incredibly effective. If you want to build a good habit, make it visible. Put your book on your table. Keep your shoes ready near your bed. Make it attractive. Pair it with something you enjoy. Make it easy. Start small, really small. Not 1 hour of study, just 5 minutes. Not 100 push-ups, just 1. And make it satisfying. Reward yourself. feel good about the progress. And if you want to break a bad habit, do the opposite. Make it invisible, make it unattractive, make it difficult, make it unsatisfying. Your environment shapes your behavior more than your willpower will ever will. Change your environment, and your habits will change automatically. But here comes the hardest truth, the part most people don't like to hear. Real progress is invisible. In the beginning, nothing seems to change. You study, but don't see results. You exercise, but your body looks the same. You try to improve, but life feels stuck. This phase is called the plateau of hidden potential. And this is where most people quit, because they think it's not working. But what they don't realize is change is happening beneath the surface, like ice slowly warming from -5 degrees to 0. Nothing seems to happen until suddenly it melts. Your efforts are never wasted. They are just waiting for the right moment to show results. So the real difference between successful people and everyone else is not talent, not luck, it's consistency. They don't quit during the invisible phase. Now let me ask you something. What if you stopped chasing big changes and focused only on small daily improvements? What if you trusted the process even when results were slow? What if you decided, no matter what, you will just show up every day? Because in the end, your life is not shaped by what you do occasionally, it's shaped by what you do repeatedly. So here's your challenge. Start small. So small that you can't fail. Read one page, do one push-up, study for 5 minutes, and then do it again tomorrow, and again, and again. Because those tiny actions are quietly building the person you will become. Your future is not something far away. It is being created right now by your habits. So choose wisely, because small habits don't just change your day, they change your life.